Most people are familiar with the traditional sports such as basketball and football, but in this new age of technology where TV and the virtual reality is taking over the mainstream, there is this new sport called esports which is taking over the viewership numbers. And it's played traditionally with a mouse and keyboard or a controller rather than physical movements.
I mean, the way you need to think of it is, personally, I can't watch football. I find it incredibly boring. It's a bit green thing, people running up and down. I find it utterly tedious. Actually, watching, competitive esports, you have your favourite team, you watch them just like you'd watch a football match. And actually, let's be honest, it's going to be a lot more visually interesting than a football match. There's a lot more fun things going on.
That was one of the line in the piece that we played there, that it's following in the footsteps of football. But can it truly be a spectator sport?
It already is. 71 million watched it last year. They reckon it's going to, by 2017, it'll be 145 million people watching it. I have this argument all the time. People are like, oh, no one wants to watch anyone play video games. That's so boring. League of Legends, I think there was about 18,000 people in the stadium live, and then 32 million watched the final.
They would have found that the viewership numbers for the 2015 League of Legends World Championships alone could tell a compelling story about exactly how big esports had grown to be around the world. That year, over 36 million unique viewers would tune in to watch a Faker-led SK Telecom T1 take home the trophy.
SKT will be your first ever two-time world champions!
An incredible feat which would beat out not only the 2015 NBA Finals, but the 2015 World Series and the 2015 NHL Finals as well.
People want to see.
And in South Korea, e-gaming is virtually a national sport. They do watch it there.
They have a dedicated TV channel for it. The people who play the games are bigger than, like YouTube. They're bigger than One Direction. They are screamed at. They have girls come after them. It's huge. It's absolutely
like being a rock star.
Yeah, it's basically unstoppable. I mean, you might question it now, but unfortunately, in 10 years' time, we're all going to be watching it in one way or another. I know you don't think so, but you'll all get sucked in because it's addictive.
All the parents out there who say to their children, get off the computer, stop playing games.
It's a great excuse now, isn't it? It's like, Mum, actually, I'm training to be a professional player, so actually, technically, this is practice. Obviously, doing anything for any really, really long period of time is not a great thing. I think sitting around Netflix binging or, like watching TV is not the best thing in the world. But it is about community, and it does bring people together. In the same way you'd watch a football match, you can hear the crowd, everyone's cheering the team on, you make friends, these are people you talk to, you play with online. It's all about community. It's being part of something that you're incredibly passionate about.
Well, you've made it sound incredibly exciting.
Awesome.
Not quite won me over, but well done anyway. Julia, thanks very much for coming in.
And now even colleges are handing out scholarships to the top players across the country.
Campus. America's first ever college scholarship team for, brace yourselves, video games.
We were able to recruit some very, very good players. Some of our top players are rated in the 0.02% of all players in North America.
Yes, athletic scholarships for video gamers.
I can't understand people watching somebody play a computer game.
The pounding heart of esports beats louder here in Katowice.
16 teams battling it out for fame, glory, power, but of course, $250,000 are on the line too.
There's crying, there's excitement, there's adrenaline. It's just like traditional sports, and that's what esports is.
Here we go, it's the ESL 1 Counter-Strike Global Offensive Grand Final.
A world unknown for us, but apparently a very big one.
And that's what esports is.